belonging to a person. It is possible to use it for a non-human as well. If you look at the book for a second, let's take a look at this. Look at A. I know the man whose bicycle was stolen. That's A. Here's another example. The student writes well. I read her composition. So if we combine it, the student whose composition I read writes well. Hey, listen, once you understand how it's used, the rules are the same. You find, in the two sentences, the second one, find the possessive pronoun and ask yourself, well, who is it referring to in the first sentence? Once you know that, get rid of the possessive, put a who's on the front and stick it right after the noun it's modifying. Or whoever that thing belongs to. Is that okay? You okay?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
You okay? Alright. Look at C. Now here's one where it's not showing ownership of a person, it's showing ownership of a company. This is kind of interesting. In C it says, I worked at a company whose employees wanted to form a union. So in that one, the whose employees, the employees belong to who? The company. So again, we used whose.
Again,
Yeah, I'm looking at C. I work at a company whose employees wanted to form a union. So the employees, in a way, they work at the company, they belong to that company, so we use whose to show ownership. It's not any company, it's the company whose employees wanted to form a union. So that's how we use whose. Everybody okay?
In the last final I saw...
It could be a thing. Yes, and that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Teacher.
With this word, it could be showing possession. Usually, probably 85 to 90% of the time, we use it to show possession, to identify a person. But it is possible that it could be not a person. Okay? Just like example C. That's the whole point. Look at D, E, and N. You have a question?
And last final I saw many examples for adjective clauses.
Get ready.
Yeah.
There's also adverb clauses on there. So you really need, and I know there's a lot of rules. So if you want to do well, you really have to take the time to learn the rules. Okay? Do not try to guess. And you can get it right 100% of the time. If you know those rules, okay?
You're gonna get more grades.
You're gonna do much better.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. Look at D, E, and F. And let's go. Othman, will you read D?
D? See D?
D, as in dog. That's the boy.
That's the boy who's the partner.
Parents.
Parents you made.
Yeah. All right. Look at E. Read E, Othman.
That's the boy who's in my math class.
And read F.
That's the boy who's been living at our house since his mother was arrested.
Yeah, arrested. Okay, so listen, they're showing you how this works. Okay? In the first one, it's about possession. Okay? Whose parents? In D, who do the parents belong to? The little boy. Okay? So we say whose parents? W-H-O-S-E.
Yeah.
In E, that's or that is the boy who's in my math class. Who is, apostrophe S. Who is in my math class? See, that has nothing to do with ownership. It's about being in the same class. So we use who is. F, that's the boy who's been living at our house. Who has. Hey, what tense is that? Has been living. What tense? Present. Perfect.
Continue.
Progressive. Everybody okay? All right. Well, let's make sure you're okay. Let's try A together. Before we do that, and we already talked about it. Okay. Everybody try to do A. Do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It says complete the sentences with who, W-H-O, Or whose? W-H-O-S-E. Let's just start right here. Kuba, what do you have for 3?
The woman whose wallet was stolen for police.
How'd you spell that?
Whose
W-H...
OSE.
Good. Do number 4.
The woman who found my wallet called me immediately.
Good. Number 5.
The professor who teaches art history is excellent.
Yes. Who teaches? Good. 6.
The professor whose course I am taking is excellent.
How do you spell that?
W-H-O-S-E.
Good. The professor whose, W-H-O-S-E. 7.
Me. I apologize to the man whose coffee I spilled.
Good. How did you spell it?
W-H-O-S-E.
Good. 8.
I made friends with Amon, who is in my class.
Good. Who is in my class? Everybody okay?
Yeah.
All right, I like B. B's good practice. It says combine the 2 sentences. Use the second sentence as an adjective clause. All right, so everybody, work on 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay?